visiting a school in our neighborhood, and we've decided to ask to have some fun, but now the classes are having like classes. So we're just gonna go to each class and ask for like 3 or 2 people from it, and then we're gonna ask them the question, which sounds like, okay, if you were in the shower naked and your house set on fire and everything was burnt, what would you do? So yeah, we're gonna try to find some answers to that. Personally, I think I'd run to like the nearest trash place or something and put on like a garbage bag or something. I don't know, I wouldn't want to walk around the streets naked. So yeah, we're gonna just find out the opinions of others, right, Claire?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now we found 3 other people for the question. So yeah, the question is, okay, if you were in the shower and then your house set on fire and then everything was burning so nothing was left, what would you do?
Me, I would, it depends. Do I have a towel at my disposal?
No.
Everything's burnt.
I'd stay in the shower.
And die?
No, because I drink the water.
You'd be all wet.
Yeah, you'd be wet. You could probably make it through the house. I'd climb out the window.
Make
On
it?
the other side of the Actually, my entire house is burnt. I'd go out so I could just walk out of the shower and that'd be the only thing left. So yeah.
What would you do? Because you needed to get more clothes, but since you were in the shower, you're probably naked. So yeah.
I'd just rip off the couch, the curtain.
But it'd be burnt.
No, it wouldn't. It was covered in water. There's no way. And
No,
with the wax
seriously.
covering, it would not be burnt. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, say that it is gone. Would you take a garbage bag out of a trash can and use that?
Well, it depends if it's new.
Yes, a fresh one.
No.
Oh,
If
fresh
it's
one,
new,
sure.
yes.
So,
Okay.
we have a prize for you.
Really? Yes. It's a garbage bag, so if it ever happens to you, you have a garbage bag.
Awesome.
I would have to, so I'm gonna have to throw it in the air so that you get to choose. Okay, you get to pass it. Where did it go? Okay, thank you. Bye.
So, if you were naked in the shower and the house burned down, what would you do?
First of all, I said my real dream was realized, and then I'd say I'd join a strip club. Yeah.
You join a strip club.
Although that's what I already do on Saturday nights.
Okay, thank you. Go.
Okay, if your house was burning down and then you were naked in the shower, what would you do? Run out naked. Okay, thank you. Okay, hello. Today's question is, if you were in the shower naked and then your house set on fire and everything was burning, what would you do?
I could do so many things.
Would you burn there in the shower?
No, I'd go streaking.
Okay.
Paint that picture.
Thank you.
So the question is, if you were in the shower and the house burned down and you were naked and you had no clothes because they were all burnt, what would you do? Okay, what would you do?
If I was in the shower,
Yes.
I'd take the curtain.
If the curtain wasn't there.
I'd just run outside.
Okay, what would you do?
I would burn and die. Because he's
Okay.
that ashamed.
Now say that you go outside and there's just clean garbage bags to wear. Would you wear those?
Absolutely.
Probably. Yay! Okay.
Okay.
And now we have a prize for you guys. If you want mental skills. Also videoing.
Are we still videoing?
Yes.
This is fantastic.
Okay, so today's question is a bit weird, but it's a funny question. So the question is, if you were in the shower in your house, and then the house burnt down, and you had no clothes or anything, what would you do?
I honestly don't know.
I was going to say that.
I'd probably find some sort of other, like, garbage.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, I would wrap myself in a towel.
They're burnt.
Yeah, if they're
You're gonna
burnt.
burn yourself.
But I'd find something else to use. Okay, would you go in a trash bag if you could find one?
Sure.
Okay, I would burn you.
I'd run down the street with no clothes on.
Okay, and that concludes our interview. Alright, so the question is, if you were in the shower naked and your house burnt down, what would you do?
Find a camera.
Find a camera. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, the question is, okay, if your house was burning down and you were naked in the shower, what would you do? And there's like everything's burnt. Three.
Thank you for the mentor.
Probably grab a towel and run out.
How if the towels were burnt down?
You jump out the window. Probably just find something to cover myself in.
No, you would run down the street with no clothes on. That's what I would do. That's what I would do too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably just
like
like run
soap.
out of the house because, yeah, you know, my fear is fires.
You're so tasting.
Okay, thank you. Bye. So if you guys were naked in the shower and the house burned down, what would you do? Scream! Okay, what would you do?
Scream.
What would you do? Scream. Okay, start singing. Babe, 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 where are you, babe, babe, babe?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So if you guys were in the shower and the house burned down, what would you do?
I would like take the shower cap and just put it on the fire to get it all out. You know?
Okay. Yeah. What would you do?
Use the water to, you know.
No. Would your towel be on fire?
Yeah.
Oh. Well then, that would be really awkward and like the fireman came and it'd be one of those scenarios where they're like, boom. You know?
And then you'd be naked though.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Is that it?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Hello. What would you do if you were naked in the shower and your house was on fire and everything was burnt?
Well, it would be really awkward, so I'd either, like, just stay in the shower and die, because I don't really want to be seen in public naked, or I'd just run outside and then just, like, hide outside, because that would be the best choice, but if there's nothing outside and I know that, I'll stay in the shower and die.
Okay, but you can't like stay hiding forever. So like if you had to go out and get more clothes or something, what would you go in? Would you go into like a garbage bag or just like the naked?
I go in a garbage bag.
Okay, that's a good choice.
And then I just take a shower no matter how dirty it was.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, well, then thank you. Bye.